What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sergi J. Just checking back in. I know it's been a while since I've done an update. I've been busy, work. I switched cameras. I'm still in the process of pretty much finding the right camera. This should be actually coming to you though in 4K, so if you have that 4K ability, go ahead and switch to 4K so you can see what 4K looks like. But I was asked the other day by someone, just because my consistency on these videos hasn't been the best, which I apologize for. But I was asked the other day by somebody how the car was running ever since I got the tune. I got the tune back in, I want to say August. Yeah, it was August. And it's now March of 2020. So I can tell you the car has been running good. If you're considering and weighing in your options on getting Pro tuned, definitely do it. I can tell you it's way better than the Cobb access port is. Should I say the OTS maps, the off-the-shelf maps. The off-the-shelf maps are good if you don't plan on doing too much. But when you plan on having anything that you can throw at this car bolt-on wise, then yeah, definitely get yourself a Pro tune if you have a reputable tuner in your area. If not, I'm sure an e-tune will still work, but I always prefer Pro tunes, just based off my experience. I can tell you I went to Snail Performance. They have two locations, one in Northern California and then they have one in Arizona. I'm closer to the one in Northern California, and I can tell you the whole team there, the whole crew, Travis and his people, they did an excellent job. Pretty much you saw the video, you saw the numbers I put down, two separate numbers based off what I run. When I'm running E85, it puts down 400 to the wheels. When I run regular gas, here in Nevada we only have 91 octanes. When I run 91 octane, it puts down, I want to say 322 with a little more torque. But the car, regardless, is fun as hell. I will tell you, my biggest suggestion to anyone with the FA20 DIT motor now, if you have the ability to where it makes sense to go E85, that is your number one, that's my number one suggested mod. The reason I mention that is just because with that, pretty much I can tell you that you get the most power out of it. Everything else, of course helps. I'm pretty much, as of now, full bolt-ons. I'll go ahead and I'll throw in the description, I'll throw in my mod list. I do have pretty much all of, I guess you could consider full bolt-ons, minus I don't have the headers, not yet. I thought about doing that, but with everything going on in the world right now, I figured it wasn't my best thing to continue to mod the car at this time, save up money because you don't know what's going to happen. But I can tell you that is my number one recommended mod. So if you're watching this, reliability wise, as long as you get Pro tuned, I can tell you E85 will still handle fine. 400 wheel horsepower, I can tell you, as long as you're not driving like a madman consistently, you should be fine. I have not had any issues. Again, when I got the car Pro tuned, I can tell you that, as I mentioned, I was back in August, so that's been what, like 6 months now that I've had my Pro tune. I got my car Pro tuned when I had a little over like 4,000 miles. So I didn't wait around. It's my second 2015 plus WRX, so I knew what to expect already. And with this one, there was no need to wait because I knew what I wanted. So the one thing I will tell you, and this is something that, just a bit of a suggestion, if you live in an area that's colder, if you live in an area that's warm, then this doesn't matter. This doesn't, shouldn't be of importance, and it shouldn't make, factor in your decision. But if you live in an area that gets cold, sorry, I'm driving and it's snowing right now, and yeah, in March, which is weird, but not to be expected. But if you live in an area that's colder, I can tell you, don't plan on running, unless if your tuner, from what I've understood, your tuner may be able to help you by sending you in like another base map or another map that's kind of like changed so that you can run in the cold. But if you don't do that, I can tell you, anytime my car or the weather in general drop below like 41, 42 degrees, the car would not start. It wouldn't start from a cold start in the mornings. I had to crank it over like 3 times just to get it to start. So definitely a suggestion if you do plan on running ethanol in the car, probably in the warmer months is when it makes most sense. You know, here I've been running gas. I haven't put in E85 since October. But even then, in October, it doesn't get too cold here, and I was already having issues. It was, you know, mid 40s, low 40s, and the car would not crank in the mornings. Afternoons, or, you know, once you've gotten the car to start up, it's not a problem. So that's the one thing, the one downside to it. I can tell you everything else besides that, I have not had any issues running E85. The car is, when you're running E85, if you've never been in a car that has it with the stock turbo, it's amazing what that stuff does to a stock turboed car. Because I can tell you, you're just going, and you know, you hit the gas, you can feel it. You can feel the power picking up a lot more. It just feels like as soon as you tap on the gas, it just wants, you know, to pull. So reliability wise, I have no complaints. I have done a lot of not engine mods. I've done exterior mods to the car, which I will show in another video. As I mentioned, I do have, hopefully, I will be getting a different camera soon. I'm currently shooting on a GoPro, so I mean, it should look good. It does shoot in 4K, but not for vlogging style videos, I don't think. I mean, you know, let me know what you think. It is in 4K, but I don't think it's the clearest that we can do, and I do plan on doing more videos now that I will have more free time. But yeah, if you have any other questions on the tune, or just, you know, part recommendations in general, feel free to go ahead and reach out. You know, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And again, yeah, for the meantime, you know, I do again apologize for not checking in or even giving you an update in a few months. But yeah, other than that, it's been your boy Sergi J checking out.